Stop! Before you sign that SUV contract, you need to see this. What if I told you that right now, thousands of people are driving around in what they thought was their dream SUV, but it's actually a $40,000 financial nightmare on wheels? We're not talking about a few minor issues here, people. We're talking about SUVs so catastrophically bad that they make a used rental car look like a Rolls Royce. Today, I'm going to expose the 12 SUVs that are literally scamming their owners every single day. These aren't just bad cars, they're mechanical disasters wrapped in shiny paint and false promises. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which ones to run from faster than a zombie apocalypse. But here's the crazy part. Some of these SUVs cost more than a house down payment, yet they're less reliable than a chocolate teapot in the Sahara Desert. The stakes. Why this matters more than your credit score. Listen, buying the wrong SUV isn't just an oops moment. It's a life-altering disaster that will drain your bank account faster than a Vegas slot machine, strand you and your family in dangerous situations, destroy your credit with endless repair loans, steal your sanity with constant breakdowns, and ruin your reputation when friends see you getting towed again. We're talking about SUVs so bad that their own mechanics refuse to work on them. SUVs that catch fire more often than a California summer. SUVs that break down so frequently, tow truck drivers know their owners by first name. But don't worry, I've got your back. I've spent months researching, investigating, and uncovering the dirty secrets that dealerships pray you'll never discover. Today, you're getting the inside scoop that could save you from financial ruin. SUV number 1, the Nissan Rogue, the wolf in sheep's clothing. Meet the Nissan Rogue, the SUV that looks innocent but hides the automotive equivalent of a ticking time bomb. You see them everywhere, right? Soccer moms love them, commuters swear by them, and dealerships can't keep them on the lot. But here's what they don't tell you. The engine from hell. This isn't just any engine problem, folks. The Rogue's turbocharged 3-cylinder engine uses something called variable compression technology. Sounds fancy? It's actually code for prepare for financial devastation. Picture this. You're driving down the interstate with your family when suddenly, knock, knock, knock. That's not opportunity knocking, that's your engine dying. The internal bearings are failing, the links are cracking, and your $30,000 investment is about to become a very expensive paperweight. The government is investigating. This is so bad that the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, the people who are supposed to keep us safe, they've launched a federal investigation. When Uncle Sam starts asking questions, you know it's serious. The CVT catastrophe. But wait, there's more. The continuously variable transmission is failing so fast, it makes your smartphone battery look long-lasting. And here's the kicker. When it breaks, not if, when, you can't even rebuild it. It's a complete replacement that costs more than some people's cars. SUV number 2, the Infiniti QX50. Luxury problems at luxury prices. You thought paying more money would solve your problems? Think again. The Infiniti QX50 is proof that sometimes the most expensive mistakes are the ones wearing designer clothes. Here's the plot twist that'll make your head spin. The QX50 uses the exact same problematic engine and transmission as the Nissan Rogue. That's right, folks. Infiniti took Nissan's biggest disasters and said, let's charge double for these problems. It's like buying a first-class ticket and getting seated next to the bathroom. You're paying luxury prices for economy-class reliability. Consumer Reports basically said the QX50 is like ordering a $100 steak and getting a gas station hot dog. The premium nightmare. When your $50,000 luxury SUV breaks down next to a $25,000 Honda that's still running perfectly, you'll understand what true embarrassment feels like. You're not just losing money, you're losing dignity. SUV number 3, Ford Bronco Sport, when adventure becomes arson. Explosive opening. What's worse than an SUV that breaks down? An SUV that tries to burn you alive. The Ford Bronco Sport promised adventure, but the only adventure you'll get is explaining to the fire department why your car spontaneously combusted. The fire hazard on 4 wheels. Ford had to issue a recall because these things were literally catching fire. The 1.5-liter EcoBoost engine has cracking fuel injectors that turn your family hauler into a 4-wheeled barbecue pit. Dramatic pause. Imagine this. You're on that family camping trip you've been planning all year. You park your Bronco Sport, set up your tent, and then whoosh! Your SUV becomes the biggest campfire you've ever seen. Forget s'mores, you're roasting your entire investment. The triple threat. Even if your Bronco Sport doesn't burst into flames, it's got plenty of other ways to ruin your life. Overheating engines that'll leave you stranded. Turbocharger failures that cost more than a vacation. Warranty claims so frequent, Ford dealers know you by name. SUV number 4, Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid, the family disaster. Nothing says bad parent like buying a minivan that puts your family in danger. The Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid was supposed to be the future of family transportation. Instead, it's become a cautionary tale about what happens when good intentions meet terrible execution. When green dreams become nightmares. This hybrid system is more unstable than a house of cards in a hurricane. We're talking about hybrid system fires that could trap your family, random engine shutdowns that could cause accidents, electronic malfunctions that make the vehicle unpredictable. Your kids trust you to keep them safe. Don't betray that trust with a vehicle that's more science experiment than family car. The recall record holder. This thing has seen more recalls than a defective toaster. Each recall is Chrysler admitting they sold you something dangerous. How many times do they get to say oops before you say enough? SUV number 5 to 6, Jeep 4xe models, when legends fail. The Jeep name used to mean something. It meant adventure, reliability, and American toughness. But the 4xe models, they've turned that legendary reputation into a punchline. The hybrid horror show. These aren't just unreliable, they're dangerous. Battery problems that can cause fires, drivetrain failures that strand you in the wilderness, and electronic issues that make your smartphone look like a supercomputer. Building frustration. You buy a Jeep to conquer mountains, not to be conquered by your monthly repair bills. You want to explore the great outdoors, not explore every mechanic shop in your zip code. Cold weather kryptonite. Here's the cherry on top. These rugged SUVs can't handle a little cold weather. The hybrid system fails when temperatures drop, turning your winter adventure vehicle into a very expensive paperweight. SUV number 7 through 12, the GM Disaster Collection. And now for the grand finale. General Motors has managed to screw up not just one, but multiple vehicles with the same catastrophic technology. The Chevrolet Silverado, GMC Sierra, Tahoe, Suburban, Yukon, and Cadillac Escalade are all infected with the same disease, cylinder deactivation technology that's more like cylinder destruction technology. The class action catastrophe. These problems are so widespread, so devastating, that they've sparked multiple class action lawsuits. That's right, GM is spending more time in courtrooms than they are fixing their vehicles. The lifter lottery. Every time you start one of these vehicles, you're playing lifter failure roulette. When, not if, those lifters fail, you're looking at complete engine replacement. We're talking $15,000 to $20,000 repairs on vehicles that should be bulletproof. The final warning. Here's the brutal truth. These 12 SUVs represent billions of dollars in wasted consumer money, countless families stranded on roadsides, and dreams crushed under the weight of repair bills. But you don't have to be another victim. You now have the knowledge, the power, and the wisdom to make a smart choice. Don't let smooth-talking salespeople convince you that these problems are rare or fixed in newer models. Don't let shiny paint jobs and fancy features blind you to the mechanical disasters lurking underneath. Your family's safety, your financial security, and your peace of mind are worth more than any deal a dealership can offer on these automotive disasters. Remember, it's not just about avoiding a bad car. It's about protecting everything you've worked for, everyone you love, and every dream you have for the future. Share this information with everyone you know, because knowledge is the only thing standing between consumers and these rolling disasters. The question isn't whether you can afford to buy one of these SUVs, it's whether you can afford not to watch this video before you sign anything. Your wallet will thank you, your family will thank you, and your future self will thank you for making the smart choice today.